Main card. Welterweight fight. Norman Levine. Francois Gorgonzola.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh shit, and here we go.
And here we have Norman Levine, his second ever fight here in HCL. You know, he's a trap hunter by hobby. I'm talking to him at the expo or reading some transcripts. I couldn't be bothered to. Oh, big shot by Gorgonzola. I couldn't be bothered to get even close to him. He scares the living daylights out of me. But he just really enjoys. One of his hobbies is making clothing out of animals that he hunts. Really enjoys just ripping the skin off and then wearing it.
I mean, he's not doing it just like game animals. I've seen him hit a petting zoo. I have seen people tell me. They tell me he hits up like petting zoos and carnivals and like he made like an alpaca. He made alpaca capri shorts. I mean,
The amazing thing about Norman Levine, I saw him. He went to there was a carnival in a town. The last time we were in, I believe we were in Tupelo back for HCL 14. I can't recall. There was a carnival in town. Oh, big shot by Gorgonzola! Catches him, knocks him down. Levine went to a carnival where they had pony rides, gutted and skinned an entire horse in under 10 minutes.
I think that's a world record.
It was amazing. Like and after he was done, he raised his hands like he was a hog tying, like they do at a rodeo. But
big punch from Gorgonzola there. I'm sorry, but he just pretty much his head exploded after a punch.
Well, there's a huge cut over the eye, right eye of Norman Levine. I don't wonder if he can see out of that eye. But Gorgonzola is really having his way. Levine, as of late, you know, maybe needs to stop focusing on animals so much and focusing on people.
Oh, not like that.
I don't give him that idea. That's a terrible thought. Last thing we need is for him to show up in a human suit. Not that he would do that, right? Right?
Oh, no, never. Oh, God. I talked to him one time.
Zola throwing the teep, caught and punched, but Gorgonzola really had the advantage in that round. This is not an opponent to take lightly if you're Norman Levine. Francois Gorgonzola has beaten him before.
That was after both men were kind of tired.
All right. Go to the body and press him
One time I talked to Norman Levine, he went, "Hi, you're about size 14," and I was like, and I blew my rape whistle and ran.
Which is really strange because you have small feet. I mean, you don't. There's no way he would think that you had a large shoe size.
I know. I think that's what he was talking about, at least.
Must have been, yeah. Well, Norman Levine, the doctors are going to be tending to that. Oh, it's already open there. I'm not sure which shot it was, but that was a nice right cross that
on Easter.
Yes, a right cross on Easter. And there you see ending the round with a nice right hook.
One quick thing, when you go jail blow,
and you can see that is Dr. Nelson David Krieger working on that cut over the eye of Norman Levine. You got to see if this might, maybe this will kind of get him excited. You know, maybe he can smell that cut, and he can maybe get a little bit of energy, because I'm kind of surprised he hasn't come out guns a blazing like he normally has. And he goes right to the clinch. And meanwhile, a little bit of jockeying for position here. Levine with the single necktie, and they break it off.
Oh, big punch to the head there.
Oh, and a big couple shots and a knee. Gorgonzola teeing off. Levine backing off a little bit. He doesn't look too bothered right now, but he's absorbing a lot of damage. Comes back with a head kick. I don't know what the issue is. He's really, uppercut. He lowers his head right into Gorgonzola's left fist.
Big standing battle here. I just heard some random guy in the front row drunkenly just shout, "Nice body, yeah." Did you catch that?
I did. Yeah.
Look at him.
Strange crowd we've got here, but in the corner, you can hear the corner of Norman Levine yelling, "It throws the right hand after the jab. It throws the right hand."
Oh, he's down.
Knocks him off balance again with a left hook. And Levine, we're going to see how he works from the ground. He had a really competitive fight with DJ Swollen Nibble that he ultimately scored the knockout win. But we're going to see if he can work from the ground. And Gorgonzola really just done his homework. His last fight in the HCL was a loss to Miguel Dominguez. But nonetheless, it was an exciting loss, but a loss nonetheless. And he's looking to get on the better side of 500 here in the HCL. Oh, just steps in with that right cross and backs up.
Oh, caught him.
He's a little bit close. He's a little bit quicker than Levine. He's a little bit craftier. He's a little sneakier right now. He's been winning this fight so far, if you ask me. And Levine throwing a couple. Oh, big knee right from.
Oh, shit.
Backs up. I understand why he backs up.
Oh, he charged at him. That's why. When they get all of that in.
There's a teep from. Oh, nice couple of punches. Levine has been finishing the rounds very nicely. And that ends the second round. And Francois Gorgonzola does not look so great. That right eye.
For that one.
Swollen. There's blood coming out of his nose. That might be a broken nose from one of those knees.
Levine still has a big cut on his forehead after that giant punch. Starting to swell up now, too.
Yeah, it's definitely a war at this point. This late in the fight, it's who's got more gas left in the tank, who's got, who's ignoring their injuries at this point the best. And we're going to see if we can listen in to what some of the cornermen of these two fighters are saying. And there you see that was the left hook that dropped Levine. And this is going to be the knee right here. Brings up, boom!
Bam!
That knee right to the nose. That had been what started.
5 minutes of hell, tighten your punches up. The
Gorgonzola's nose to start bleeding.
And that is feet.
Yes.
Here you go, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Boy, you gotta wonder how many people would love to penetrate the right hand, left hand, and feet.
I know, giant hold on him.
Yes. Spinning back kick by Levine to start out an interesting third round. Both fighters look very cautious right now. Oh, Levine kind of stumbles. Almost tries to catch an elbow.
Throwing bows.
This is enough. You don't really see that too often. And Gorgonzola letting loose.
Keep moving to the outside. Circle. Let's go. Circle.
Meanwhile, Levine going for the flying knee, but blocked and kind of telegraphed at this point. You can tell they're both very tired. Gorgonzola getting pushed back towards that cage wall.
Inside to the jaw. Heavy on the head.
He's trying to go for that double necktie. Control the neck, you control the entire body of the fighter, and you can start using your strikes. And Levine really trying to just make something materialize here. Just kind of laying on him in the cage. Oh, there's a head kick. I mean, Levine's got to look for the finish right now, so he's going to be throwing everything at it, but there's a nice right hand. Good exchange from both fighters.
They've been mostly filling each other out here, I think. But too much, a lot of dodging, too.
A little too tentative from Norman Levine after this. I'm kind of surprised. He doesn't seem like a guy who's going to be tactical. It's amazing, like, how a different fight can just... Oh, and a big... Levine is out! Gorgonzola, just like that, knocks out Norman Levine, improves to 3-2.
And he jumped in the air, too.
And that is why Francois Gorgonzola is a name to be reckoned with here in the welterweight division. Look at how it comes from. Boom! The guard was low. Levine's jaw wide open. And we're going to see it again from our blimp cam.
That's a fucking awesome show. Everyone's dying. For your sins.
Easter show, and right on the button. Levine crumples to the ground.
Ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen,
the button is on.
referee Mario
Questionable
Yamasaki has
clothing.
called a stop to this
Follow
contest at 3 minutes
And Drunk with with the
25
official
seconds
word.
of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, boom, boom.
And perhaps a bit of a surprise, Francois Gorgonzola winning via knockout. And we're going to see big things, I think, from both fighters.